Latest now to come in is TS Singhdeo speaking exclusively to India today, saying there were talks of 2.5-year terms between him and Baghel, as Chief Minister says. He, however, won't reveal what was said behind closed doors. Deo added that he was disappointed for not being given a chance and that not all MLAs in the state were in favor of Bhupesh Baghel. You have Mr. Deo say this at a point of time where tomorrow you have Sachin Pilot, who's practically sitting on a one-day fast against his own government's inaction against corruption. And similar echoes now being found in Chhattisgarh.
We heard your statement that you are disappointed that you have not been made the Chief Minister as promised by the Congress High Command. Is it true that you were promised that the 2.5 years term will be given to you, 2.5 years Bhupesh Baghel will remain the Chief Minister and 2.5 years will be given to you, which the opportunity which you have missed?
There are discussions which take place behind closed doors and in strict confidence. So what is discussed behind those doors, I do not feel free. There are bindings of discipline which one must maintain. So those matters which the party has not discussed about openly, I am not free to discuss about that at all. But there has been talk in the media. So media must have felt there is something like that, 2.5 years, etc. And one also feels if it is being talked about, one gets a chance, one would like to marshal one's resources, the state resources, and contribute in a particular way. Those things are certainly there. So to that extent, there is that sense of disappointment that if I got a chance, I would have tried to do something in my way, prioritize things and do things in my way with another team of people. So that is always there. But to rebel, that is not my nature.
But did you express your willingness to take over as a Chief Minister? Did you ever speak to the party high command? Did you ever speak to K.C. Venugopal, Rahul Gandhi or Priyanka Gandhi that you should be given a chance as promised behind closed doors? And how did they respond?
When Congress came to a majority position after the elections, we won 68 out of the 90 seats. 4 of us were called to Delhi. So obviously these 4 names were there being considered for Chief Ministership. One became a Speaker, 2 of us became ministers. In fact, Tamrodharji and myself, we were sworn in with Bhupesh on the 17th. And since then, there is this
but did you
talk constantly.
All right, you have TS Singhdeo, who once in a way, every 4, 5, 6 months, very politely expresses his displeasure on how his case was handled, very contrarian to Sachin Pilot. Sachin Pilot has been a lot more aggressive in that take. But Sahil is joining us live, who spoke with Mr. Deo a short while ago. Sahil, you know, he does this every 4, 5 months and then he sits back, but constantly, you know, in the news every time you have the likes of Sachin Pilot coming in, you have a TS Deo in the background saying, you know, same here, even I was promised the same and these are promises undelivered.
Well, if you remember in 2019, the closed door negotiations or the discussion between Amit Shah and Uddhav Thackeray changed the whole political scenario of Maharashtra. Similarly, what we are seeing in Congress is that, you know, the closed door promises made by the party high command to various people, you know, is creating issues for the Congress. The Singhdeo is clearly unhappy that the promise made to him or the decision which was made, according to him, there was a decision made which was not, you know, implied upon, and it was never implemented. Most importantly, when I asked him that now is it too late, because Chhattisgarh along with Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan will be going for elections in the month of November, December 2023. So he clearly gave an example that look, it happened in Punjab, it happened in Gujarat, the BJP leadership did that in Gujarat. What stops the Congress High Command from doing it in Chhattisgarh as well? But he is trying to say that he will not revolt. He's you know, out and out the congressman. But his expressing his displeasure, his disappointment with his party leadership talks a lot about what is going to happen in the Chhattisgarh. And this is not the first time. He was also holding a portfolio of rural development on which he developed certain issues with Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel, and he wrote open letter to Bhupesh Baghel and you know, left his portfolio. So he has expressed his displeasure many times, and this is again after what happened in Rajasthan, after Sachin Pilot kind of openly revolting against the party high command. Now even Singh Deo is coming forward and saying things which he should not be actually saying before in the year in which the state is going to go for the election. It clearly shows that there are cracks in the Congress leadership.
Well, that is what the Congress would want, that he shouldn't be saying it. But Mr. TS Singhdeo, way more polite than Sachin Pilot. But every 4 months or 5 months, you see Mr. TS Singhdeo come out and say that, you know, what happened to him was wrong. And his case and Sachin Pilot's case, very, very similar. Both were promised a shared chief ministership. Both were undelivered promises. With that, thank you, Sahil, for joining us.